Hey there guys, and welcome back to another weekly shave, or my weekly shave on video I should say. And today I'm going to use Truefitt and Hill 1805, which I think is a great cream, great fragrance, great performance, top-notch stuff. I'm going to use my Above the Tie S2 on a Kronos handle. This is a slant razor with this is an Astra Blue blade. And I haven't used a lot of Astra Blue blades, but Astras tend to agree with me, so we'll give it a go. All right. Without further ado, let's wet the face and get going. And usually I just put a few dabs of cream here, and maybe sometimes in a brush. You really don't need a whole lot of Truefitt and Hill or Taub's creams to get a decent lather. And this is not a whole lot of cream. And I'm not the first one to ever do this. But someone said they were calling the Chris Bailey method, and I'm certainly not the first to do it, but I'm one of many. But I don't seek credit for these sort of things. I didn't invent shaving or anything to do with shaving, or these techniques were around long before I ever started, long before most of us ever started, truth be told. So I don't really take credit for anything, to be honest with you. Oh, last week I ran into an old friend. I was doing some yard work, and a friend I hadn't had a particularly good relationship with last time we met. Hadn't seen this friend for 25 years, 30 years maybe. Poison ivy. Outside doing yard work, and it's on the mend now, but it was nasty. Nothing, a little prednisone pills won't clear up, and it has been clearing up. It was nice and bubbly and all over. Started the yard work and was not aware that this particular lot had a little poison ivy. Wasn't really paying attention. Some dead vines and stuff, and well, you know the rest. If you're susceptible to poison ivy, it's no fun. All right. This cream, man, smells great, by the way. If you haven't tried it, I can definitely recommend it. It's very good. And, you know, the Above the Tie S1 and S2, absolutely superb. Slant of the gods, as I've called it, and I mean it when I say that. It is absolutely my top slant. And that's what I mean, my best of the best. And, you know, as we've discussed before, those things change over time, but the Above the Tie has really been holding its spot for me, where, you know, a lot of the others sort of get pushed out over time, but Above the Tie, just such excellent build quality. You know, it feels robust in the hand. It's definitely heirloom quality, something that will last a lifetime. Yes, it's pricey, but when you get one, you know it's a piece that's going to be around basically forever, or at minimum your life and probably your kids' life, if taken care of. And so, just in my mind, excellent razor. And for me, really my top choice these days. All right, I'm gonna rinse my face and we'll come back for pass two. Oh, and of course, since we're shaving on video, you know I got the So Sharp Limited shirt on. Go get one if you don't have one. It's a cool shirt. And I've seen fine shirts that are really cool too that I'm gonna have to get when I'm sort of off buying Sabbatical. Right now I'm sort of on a sabbatical from the forums and from buying, just because I've got too much stuff to do. Ton of yard work to do outside, housework, stuff that needs to be worked on. A lot of expense, so I haven't been buying shaving stuff for the past few weeks because I've had to spend a lot of money on lawn equipment and chainsaws and, you know, stuff for the house. And of course that comes first. So my shaving budget is depleted, but I got enough stuff to have fun with for years and years and years, so no worries there. Also cleaned out, you know, a lot of stuff too. And I feel better about having got rid of some stuff that wasn't getting a lot of use. So I'll go through phases where I like to lighten the herd a bit, and I feel good about that. And it's been nice just sort of picking things and choosing to shave with, quite honestly. if you're buying new stuff a lot, you feel compelled to shave with it within a relatively short period of time to try it out, you know, even after you do the lathering test. Whereas I haven't bought anything for a while, I can just sort of pick what I want. And that's been kind of refreshing, to be honest, just to be able to just choose from all this great stuff that I have. That's one thing that I don't think we get to appreciate, you know, all the stuff we have, partially due to the pursuit of the ultimate shave, or just the joy of trying new things. But I've found over the last couple of weeks, there can also be joy in just sort of rediscovering what you already have and grabbing these items like Truefitt and Hill A205, which you love, and just enjoying that. You know, and a lot of people say that, you know, new folks and even older folks who have been around at least a little while, like me, who've had a chance to try a lot of stuff. Still enjoy trying stuff, but it's nice to go back and just use what you got too. All right, stand by. Excellent cream. By the way, of course, you know it's the brush of the gods I'm using here. Really good stuff. Couldn't be happier with these Truefitt and Hill creams. They are pricey, at 30 bucks, and I think really the better bargain for your money on a top shelf cream is the St. James of London, because you can get it in a really nice glass jar with super performance, same as this as far as performance goes, and great scent for 25 bucks or less. Like people in Europe can get it even less. So my top cream is the St. James creams, but this Truefitt and Hill is really good. Is it twice as good as Tobbs? Probably not, to be honest, but it is very good and worth trying. If you're new and you're starting out, would I pick a Truefitt and Hill cream over 2 Tobbs creams? No, I would not. Matter of fact, last week I thinned to hurt and I got rid of Acqua di Parma again. And the reason I did that, when I use these other creams like this Truefitt and Hill, it's just impossible for me to justify the $70 cost of Acqua di Parma. Do I love it? Yes, I love the scent and I love the way it performs, but when it's just sitting there on the shelf, you know, not getting a lot of use, it's a cream and it costs, you know, upwards of $70. Just can't justify it. Now, the soaps like Martin de Candre that are hard, that you know are going to last forever, and I can justify $60 or so on those soaps, but just hard for me to justify ADP, although it is excellent, and I wouldn't sway anybody from purchasing. Now, X-Pec, I feel the opposite. It didn't hit the mark for me in any way apart from being slick. The scent I didn't care for, the container I didn't care for. It just wasn't for me, but it is beloved to many people. ADP, really, really good, except for the price when you compare it to how much product you get. So I just let it go again. Speaking of ADP, I did have a fellow send me some samples that I'm going to be doing a video on, and I will get to that in the next week or so. Again, I'm sort of still in sabbatical, but I will be back answering questions and so on. Stand by, let me rinse my face. Let's come back and do the pose, and we'll talk just a bit more. Stand by. All right, and as always, we're going to use our Thayer's Cucumber Witch Hazel with Aloe, which I think is truly magical. Like I mentioned in last week's video, I used to have a skin condition, and matter of fact, I take the glasses off, up through here, and I was using a very expensive cream, and since I've been applying Thayer's Witch Hazel on this portion of my face here, I no longer have to use that cream. You talk about saving money. I've always used Thayer's Witch Hazel down through here, but I started putting it all over my whole face, and that skin condition just disappeared. So for $7 or whatever this cost, it's worth every penny for me. Every penny. I can't recommend it highly enough. And the cucumber scent doesn't stick around. It's just clean. It's fresh. There's no alcohol in this. There's aloe, so just a lot of great stuff. All right, the brush. You know that's a winner. Lasan, Brush of the Gods. The cream. Truefitt Hill 1805. Top-notch stuff. Twice as better as tops? No, but great. All the same. The razor. Above the tie. S2 slant. And Chronos handle. Excellent, excellent. Top of the line razor. Top of the line price too, but sometimes you buy stuff and it's worth the money, and it is. And aftershave, fine platinum. I don't know that it necessarily goes with Truefitt Hill 1805, but it doesn't matter. This is just great stuff. It smells like Creed Aventus, which is awesome. And this is just a excellent aftershave. Fine aftershaves are stellar. Love them. I said before when I made that video last year, awesome sauce, buy it, and I mean it. They're awesome for the price. Super hard to beat. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I will be back in the forums at some point in the near future. I will respond to your messages. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I just got a lot of stuff to do. I'm taking a little break. And when you're getting out there this spring to do your yard work, beware of old vines. Even though the leaves may not be sprouted, the vine can hold the poison ivy, the oil, for years, even after they're dead. And you'll end up looking like me if you're not careful. So be careful out there when you're doing your yard work this weekend. Hopefully you are getting outside some. That's what I've been trying to do. So you guys have a great day, have a great shave, and stay safe.